Just to recap once more, I said while on the desktop, create a folder called, you must be having a folder called coding and robotics. Inside coding and robotics, create a folder called SAT264. SAT264, like what I have here. Once you create that folder, open VS Code. Once VS Code is open, click on File, open folder, and then link it to the folder we just created. You go to the desktop, coding and robotics, open the folder you just created. Once you're inside there, then you're ready for class. So if you have any challenge, just share your screen. We just guide you. If you're lost and just let us know. Any challenge?
Yeah, I need help.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. When you're ready, let me know. For those who have finished, you can go to the first example so that you can connect to it. How do you draw a circle? You have a circle. So click our first turtle. We're calling this one turtle, turtle 41.py. So today we shall have turtle 41.py, turtle 42.py, turtle 43.py, turtle 44.py. So at least you understand. This is how we are naming them today. So turtle.
Can you guide me?
Yeah. Please say again. I didn't hear you.
Can you guide me?
Are you having a challenge? Sorry, I didn't hear you. Are you having a challenge to connect?
Yeah.
All right. Could you share your screen, please? Just share your screen. Let me stop sharing. We assist you first. So let's all be in the same picture. So just share your screen. We guide you through step by step. Okay. Yeah. Do you have the folder already created?
Yeah.
SAT 264. That
Oh.
it's supposed to be 264. So go back to the desktop. Let's go to the desktop. Just close that, cancel that, minimize. Let's move on to the desktop. Let's go to the desktop. The desktop, open coding and robotics folder. Coding and robotics, open that folder. Good. Look for SAT 264, create one. Yeah, SAT 264. All right. So now you can open VS Code. Open VS Code now. Then, Open folder, SAT desktop, coding and robotics, and then SAT 264. Yes, there it is. Then open, click on open, click on open. Okay, let's go up again. Just cancel that. I check again. Click cancel, click on file, open folder, then SAT 264. Can you see it? SAT 264. Then select folder.
Oh,
Good, good,
thank you.
good. That's how you done. So you are set. Any other person who has a challenge? So remember, you need to have a VS Code installed. If you have VS Code, you need to have Python installed. Python, and let me just make this review for those who are not with us. Just share again. I'm sharing my window once more to guide you on that. Okay. So for you to be able to work with what you're working right now, first you have to have Python installed. How you get Python to your computer? Search Python like this. I'm searching. You can just write Python search on Google search. Sorry, I think I need to search using. You can see the results. Python. And search when you search Python. Okay, Python. 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 While Python is, click on Downloads, Windows. Now you have Python 3.1 there, and then it will download. You look at my screen here, downloading. There it is. So because I already have it, I'm going to stop downloading it. So download it first. That's the first thing to do, and then you install it. Once you download it, go ahead and install it. When installing, make sure this, because for those who don't have this, I'm just showing that for the sake. Those who are still back. So when installing it, you double click after it has finished downloading. You click on run, and just for the sake of this, ensure you check this. Check all this for the sake of that, for the sake of running the like. So ensure you check the environment, what you call the IDE. So if you don't have Python, you may not be able to run that. Then download VS Code. If you don't have, then we cannot be in the same page. All right. I think that was a short explanation. So we have the turtle one. I want us to start by checking whether we remember. Are you on my screen? Can you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So create a Python program that generates a circle of radius 100 pixels. That's all. Can you try that exercise one? Create a Python program that generates a circle of radius 100 pixels. Let's try that. Can I give you 2 minutes as usual? So for the sake of those who came in, you start by, it's good to indicate and say, when you use a hash, it's a comment. You say the program generates a circle radius 100 pixels. You start with import, as we said, import turtle. We're using turtle for that. The first steps you must have for all programs you're creating. Then you must create an object. You can call our object circle equals to turtle dot turtle. That's a very important step. You cannot then circle and dot done. That's all. Those are about 3 lines. Import turtle, create the object, call the circle, generate the circle to the object, then and done. If you preview this, you should see a circle generated. Just a minute. Yeah, it's running. So if you're looking at my screen, you can see the circle. Can you? Can you all see the circle?
Yes.
Okay. So let's try and generate a circle and look at the code that we're using to generate the circle. So if yours has a problem, just raise it up. We'll guide you on how to generate the circle. So try that, run that code. If you generate a circle successfully, well and good. If you have a challenge generating the circle, we can guide you step by step to solve it. So at 11:20, you should have tried yours. These are only 3 lines. These are very short. I've created space so that it will be read or visible, but these spaces are not necessary. For you, you can decide to combine them. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm creating the spaces for you to make it easier to read. So it's only four lines of text. I separated it so that you can read it clearly what I have. To generate this circle. Any challenge? Any challenge so far? Bez. Bez, is yours working?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, good. How about Kenneth?
I'm done.
You done? Good. Is it working?
Yeah.
Great. Emmanuel, how is yours?
Mine works.
Yours works. Good. Okay. If there's no challenge, we move forward to the next. So next, quick reminder again. We said suppose this circle was to be 9 uh, thick. The thickness of this line is 9 pixels. What should you do to change the size of that circle to make it thicker? So when we say object, we mean the object we create is called circle. You can call it anything. You can even call it C equals. If you call it C, then you have to call it C for every occurrence. If you call your object C, then make sure it's called C everywhere. It will still run. There's nothing wrong with that. So this is the name you give the object. It's called C. C equals to turtle dot pi. You'll have the circle. So number two, quick one reminder is how do we make the line thicker? Then we say C dot pen size, pen size. We make it 10, for example, and then run. So notice the impact, notice the difference. You can see it's now thicker and it's darker. Can you see that? But look at the difference. What only changed that is introducing line number 5. Notice line number 5. Pen size 10. So are we all following?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, great. What if we wanted it to be red in color? What change or what should we introduce to our code to make sure the line is this size but also red in color? What
C
should we
points color.
C point
Color
color? Mhm.
equals to red.
Open the brackets.
Red.
Red. Okay. Okay. Say we introduced that to change the color red. Let's check our code. Run. Very good. So notice therefore to change the color of our circle, we added the line code number 7, which says c dot color red, to make sure that our coding changes the output to red in color. All right. Okay. Very good. Next, Manuel, you can assist. What we do, we want to make the fill color inside to be green. What should we introduce here? We want to make sure our circle is green inside green. What do you do? Mm-hmm.
Are you asking Emmanuel?
Yeah. So introduce a line. We say what? Uh-huh. I can't hear you. Let me try to amplify my voice from here. Having a challenge hearing you. Just a minute. Make it as loud as possible. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hear me? Confirm you can hear me. Oops.
I can hear you.
Okay. Great. Can proceed. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think this works. Okay, how do you introduce the field? What do you do? So you've forgotten that. I'll remind you very quickly. Therefore, we say the first thing is to introduce or start the beginning. So notice this. You can introduce the pen color. We already have that one. So what you have, we introduce something called the fill. We introduce the fill. So we already have the color here as red. We already have the color as red. Therefore, we introduce something called the fill. Notice here. Currently, we have got the color set to red. However, we can introduce two colors if you want. We can introduce the color blue and red. Therefore, it's possible to add another color here. Let's say uh, so we have two colors. The outline is red, and the fill color can be green, like I've typed. However, we can begin the fill. That's the most important thing. We mentioned about begin or start and end. So before you draw the circle, you must begin. The open name is called C dot begin fill. So you must tell the computer to start filling the color you want. Then once you draw the circle, you must end C dot end fill. That's the most important. So sorry, to make sure it doesn't confuse you, I'll make sure we maintain our color for green, for blue to be different, and we introduce the other color here, C color as green. So we have two colors. There's a C the color and also fill color. So when you say begin fill, end fill, we have a circle in between that is drawn. So if we draw this, if we choose out, I need to close this first. The new one is generated automatically. There is the red color, there is the fill color. Okay. Have you seen the modification to do?
Yes.
Okay. So you can modify your code, but I will wish you to create new titles for anything you change. For the initial one, for the size, pen size, for the fill color, so that you're able to go back. Like, so turtle 4.1 can be the way it is. Can help you do that. You can copy the entire code so that you can introduce turtle 42.py and code 43.py and that turtle 4.py. So 4.py should be that. 4.1.py does not have a pen size, neither does it have the fill color, neither does it have the end and the begin. So the first one was just lines only, 3 lines. But should have the pen color only minus the fill. So I've removed the fill. Fill, fill. Okay, but pen size. Now for 3, have everything. That's all. That way it helps you to revise and to know how to make a change on it. Have you got it, students? So we can let it remain for our next project. So for 1, the circle only. For 2, it has a circle and a pen size of 10. For 3, it has also the fill color. And remember we said it's a color that is, I mean, whatever you circle like this. Like, and you can change the color of the circle anything you want. Inside the color, the outline, the border. You can set the border to be uh, purple, and the inside, instead of green, you can call it aqua, maybe aqua color. It's another color called. If you check, if you run, notice that the purple color for the line and the aqua color, which is almost blue, as it is. We'll have that. Are we there, all of us? Is this understandable,
Almost.
all of us?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I'm introducing something new. And I want all of us to see how to work with the new things. Now, I'm writing it on the screen. What happens if you were to have 2 circles? That will be the objective of today. So by the end of today, let me just write it here for you to know. Can you see my screen? What I've written? So our intention is to can be able to draw two objects. Two objects. For example, a circle and a rectangle, or 2 circles and the like. So therefore, today, once we finish, all of you can be able to create 2 objects. You're able to do that, we can know when to use them and how to apply that. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oops, internet. Oh, seems like my network.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Kindly confirm.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah,
I think
we can hear you.
it's my phone. Oh, it's muted. Okay. Thank you for that. I hope you can hear me now. Okay. Ah, good. I can hear you too. So the objective of the next session is that we will be able to draw 2 objects. That's all. So we shall start with chapter 4.4 assignment to draw 2 objects. Are you ready for us to move there? Or there's a challenge you want us to address before we proceed?
Let's move.
Okay. We repeat the what you did earlier or the objective.
Objective.
Oh, good. The objective is right here. I'm going to share it again. So intention is that we're able to create two objects. Notice here currently is that you run the object, we only have one. So for example, we have one circle that is purple and aqua. How do we create this circle and another circle here? You understand the objective? Confirm you do? So the intention is we have circle one, circle two. That's all.
Oh.
Yeah. This is one here, another circle here, or a circle. And look at my cursor on the right hand side, you can put a rectangle. So that's very easy. We introduced something new called pen up, pen down, and even go to. So that's very easy. So I want us to do that on Turtle 4. So the objective is to create two objects, e.g. two circles. Okay. The first thing for all, you have to import Turtle. Import Turtle. Number two, we create the object, and I prefer to use circle for the first one. Circle equals turtle. Okay. Then let's do the first circle. How do you create a circle? Circle dot circle of, let's do a circle of around 40 pixels. Before anything else, let's try and check whether it works. So circle done. Let's check if we have a circle pixels. Okay, great. So how do we do another circle? We have to first of all work done. But before we end, something here I want to do is called, not here, circle dot pen up. If you remember when you are drawing a rectangle, you are saying go forward 100 pixels, turn right 90 degrees, proceed forward, turn 90 degrees, move forward until you could get the rectangle done. So it means our pen is still down. Our pen has not been taken up. Instead, it remains down. So we need to take what you call a pen up, and then we need something called something here called go to. In fact, I don't even need go to. We move the point where the cursor is. For you to understand, let me divide the screen here. Please take a minute. Use change. It's very important. Something new. Okay, there it is. So the screen of your computer is divided like this. In the middle and also divide like this. When you are creating an object, we say the object is 100. The object is 100 pixels. It starts counting from here. However, this question, look at how the counting happens. I hope you are very keen. Please don't miss this one. Are you following? Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So when we say x or some distance to the right, it starts counting from here. This is 0. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how it's counted. If you put a negative, this is what it expands to. -1, -2, -3. Do you understand? So if you say,
Yeah.
yeah, so if you say, look for me a point called 3, 4. Then 3, it means you move forward 1, 2, 3. That's the point. 4 is counted upwards, which means the counting is done the other way around. Bear with me. I've said we're learning something new. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So anytime we say 1, 2, 3 for y, we can have 1, then we use the colors. 2, 3. That's how we increase. 4, 5 as we go up. But when you go down, it will be -1, -2, -3. So if I tell you, locate the point 3, 2, 3, 4, for example, it means point 3, 4 is x. This is horizontal. We call it horizontal first x. We count 1, 2, 3. Can you see me? Can you see that?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. 4, we count it upwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the point you are referring to, that's how you can explain to someone. The point is, check another color. 3, move up 4. Therefore, the point is 3. Let me use another color to show that. Point 3, move up. Point 4, move up. So the point I'm referring to is here. Do you get it? If you understand this, it will be very easy to understand the rest. You understand it? So point 3, 4, it means 3x or 3 horizontal and 4 vertical. That's all. What if I say the point is 2, 5? Where is the point? 2, 5? To say 2, 5, what you just need to do is we start with the x horizontal. 1, 2. So 2 is here. So we go up along 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 5 is this. So this is the point around here. Let me circle it. Let me circle with another color to avoid confusion. That is a point like 2, 5. Why? 2 and 5. So if we say the circle will be placed starting from this point here, it starts drawing from that point. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Suppose I say the point is 3, -2. 3, -2. Would you know where the point is?
3, -2.
So we count 1, 2, 3. Then we go down because negative is down, right? So this will be 3. Then go down, down, down. It must meet the 2. The 2, 2, 2, 2, they meet here. Therefore, our point is here. This point is 3, -2. You get it? If you are lost, you let me know. Suppose you are told the point is -2, -3. Where is that point? -2, -3. How do you locate it? Where is that point?
You you start from the negative.
You go down on the notation. So -2. There it is. What do you do next?
And then take it to the wait. Was it negative to negative?
Yeah, it was -3, -2.
Huh?
Yes, -3,
Huh?
-2.
Okay, so we start from the negative to -3, and then you take it to -2.
Mm-hmm. Good. You take it to -3, then you go down until you meet -2 where it's coming from. It is here. That's -2, -2, and they meet at a point here. That point here is supposed to be -3, -2, because we must start with the horizontal. Horizontal becomes 1. Why is this important? So if we are looking for a location to put our next circle, we must know how to change the location. That's why it's very important. We must know where to change the new circle to be. Okay, so let's see what happens. So use this go to. Under go to, inside the brackets, we must specify where we're moving to. For example, if I say move, go to 100, comma 0, it is the same as from our plane. What if I say 40? Which point is that? 40.
You take the 4 to the 0.
Exactly. Right here at 4. That is 40. That is 4 horizontal. There is no vertical. So 40 is where. What if I say 0, 3?
You start with the 0 and then you take it to the 3.
So upwards or to the left?
Left.
To the left.
No, 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 no.
0,
Wait. No, 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 no.
0,
Um,
3.
upwards. Upwards.
Upwards. So the horizontal 0, the vertical 3. So this is 0, 3. You can circle it. Yeah, this is 0, 3. Very good. So as long as we know we start with the egg with the horizontal, then we look for the vertical. All right. So therefore, suppose we want to move our cursor and say 100, 0. So we've moved from another location. But remember, before moving, pen was up, so it was not drawing as it was moving. But we say circle dot pen down. Take the pen down, and then draw another circle. How do we draw a circle? Like 5, circle, circle. We can make it the first one. We want to be the same size, make it also 40. Done. So if you're keen enough, let's check on the results. You have the first circle, you have the second circle. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Very good. Anyone is lost? Now, I want to ask a question to see who can remember. Suppose I don't put this pen up and the pen down, I remove them. What impact do you think will it cause on my results? I don't say pen up and pen down.
It's gonna give you a single circle.
Exactly. No, it will be two circles, but they will be connected.
How?
Okay, let's see. Pen up, I comment it, so the computer will not execute it. Pen down, comment it. Then run the code again. So see what happens on our results. First cycle, second cycle. Do you see what's happening? The pen was not carried up. Yeah. So we just ignored putting up. So we pen up, pen down removes this connection. So on comment, remove the hash, and then remove the hash. So when you run it, oops, it can't run when another one is running. I have to close this. So circle one, circle two. Now, it doesn't have one can be a circle, another one a rectangle or a square. So it means as long as you use this go to, we can even put three devices. We can move like that and then move to another place. Let's say cycle dot go. Now we know how the computer counts the screen size. You can say go to 0, comma 100. That point we know where it is. It's vertical up. Then we do something here. We can introduce like a rectangle. We can say for in for you what is forward uh, 40, circle 90. That's all. I've told you to repeat 4 times, only the times after moving to another location. So let's check and see whether it's all those instructions. Remember, I'm not written up and down, so it draws the first one, second one, now up. It continues to draw the square. Why is it continuous? I'm not introduce this. Pen up, pen down, which you can introduce up, to up, and then before starting to draw, around 120, 130. So yes, no, okay, we have the first one, the second one, we have the third one. Good. So if you want one of the circles to be colored, you just go to the right side. For example, the first one is here, circle 40. If you want the circle to have the different fill color, then you introduce the fill color there. You can say circle. Yes? Do you understand? Ask again, please. I didn't hear you. Okay. You are lost? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Could be one issue. So the point I want you to notice is that what we're doing earlier, like turtle one, this single line creates the first circle. Oops. You can't hear me? Oops.
He's back.
Can you hear me, please? Confirm you can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Great. Good. Thank you. Oops. It's no longer sharing. Okay. Okay. So to repeat this circle, just to remind you, what we did was before you draw the next circle, because this is what draws the circle, line 5. Circle or C dot radius, circle radius 100. You can draw many circles, but they will be on the same point. Just see. If I copy this, line 5 only, and then I paste it here, another one here, another one here. This circle is radius 100, this one radius, sorry, sorry, radius 90, radius 80, radius 70. So if I run this, see what happens. I need to close this first. You see the first cycle, second cycle, third cycle, fourth cycle. You see what's happening? Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the reason why they are all placed together is because I didn't say go to. If you don't say go to, they are starting from the same location, same point. But notice, suppose I don't say circle, circle, circle. Before I go to circle, I say go to. So C dot go to. Let me send this one to maybe 120, comma 0. Before I do the next circle here, let me separate them. I say go to C dot go to. I send it to 0 dot 120 location. Move ahead and before I draw the third circle, I say C dot go to maybe 100, comma by 100. So put different locations. If I play now, circle 1, circle 2, circle 3. So the only thing we did, we didn't separate them. We didn't say 10 up. So they are all connected. But my interest is you get the point. How to draw a circle. Do you understand? Do you get it? Any challenge? So this is the assignment I want you to do, and we can share it on Wednesday evening same time if you are done with yours. So I'm writing it in here. You can copy it or take a photo of the assignments. Okay. Can you all see the screen?